It's week 2 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Commanders and the Jags, next on EA Sports.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's week 2 of this NFL season. A couple of teams feeling good, Greg. Victory in the season opener, and that gives you just great momentum off the schneid to start the season. Now, what's ahead for these guys?
Going into week 1 was always kind of an interesting deal, Mike, and I always felt as a player, you prepare months for week 1, and then you prepare 7 days for week 2. It's kind of a very interesting thing, and here you have both teams 1-0, gotten off to a great start. Now you only got a week to turn the page, and you...
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former number 1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
Games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more... a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3 plays, no first downs. Time for 4th down.
You spend all week developing your opening script. What are you going to do when you get the ball for the first time, Mike? Well, I promise you, it wasn't go 3 and out and punt. But give credit to the defense. Nice job getting off the field here early. Get the ball back to your offense.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
A lot of things jump off the table. Last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Henry Tuotuo.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
The Jags offense ready to get going with their second possession. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Here we go, Sahara. Here we go,
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They go play action for Lawrence. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the 1st down.
Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Washington.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Here's Harris. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Commanders. That his first touchdown of the new year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Receiver in motion, headed left. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. To the ground, a 1st down run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5. And the Commanders' 1st down. Now a give up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now this time they'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. He is in. Touchdown, Washington.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the second?
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throw right side is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Jaguars offense starting to trot out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Go! Go! Reno! Reno!
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line.
Red on red.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall Incomplete, and he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now Lawrence. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Jaguars are back within 4. It is 14-10. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be near a 1st down, but he's going to come up about a yard short. 3rd and a yard. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And he'll convert, picking up the 1st down at the 46-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 6. On the zone read, here's Harris. He'll push forward for about a yard. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. Here comes 3rd and 6. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And the Commanders will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a stretch play. Running right. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Lawrence now. Open man, left side. He's got him. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun, here's a handoff. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Commanders' 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Harris. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Washington.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A pass taken in by Harris. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Jaguars' 47-yard line.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. That's me. That's Woods. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Giants who have the lead as they approach halftime. The Giants seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. From there, it's off to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they lead that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Isaiah Pacheco with 2 touchdowns there. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. And they've gone to the half in that ball game with the visiting Browns out on top. The Browns already 1-0, trying to make it 2 straight as they lead on the road. These 2 teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Whoa. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Commanders' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the right, that's Pitts.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a toss as they look to run. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And how about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, And that catch gets him a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want?
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Gotta get that. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
So second down, and they'll run it. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Now a give on the ground, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Washington. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Handoff here, up the middle. Marked down at the 6. Pitts is the man in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Jags offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. This one, uncorked, looking for Woods. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw taken by Pitts.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Back to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through three. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Up the middle they go. And he will score again. Touchdown, Commanders. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where the offense will take the field. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game, under pressure all game long, the secondary feasting on his passes. On first down, Lawrence. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 22-yard line.
Lawrence. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
And 9 yards to go.
The motion man here is Woods. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Lawrence. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And it would appear they are on their way to a 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this fourth quarter. Pitts is the man in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's the tight end, Pitts. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a 1st down.
Now it is 1st and goal. A run with Harris. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. What a move! He's in! Touchdown, Washington. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Kicker. Defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Lawrence. He'll get this out to his running back. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And he's going to have a Jags first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Lawrence now. Open is Kraft. He's got it. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. To throw is Lawrence. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to throw. Lawrence. A throw on the move is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A first down throw for Lawrence. Catch made. That's Woods. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Lawrence. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. On 2nd down, a run with Harris. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. 1st and 10.
And the Commanders' first down.
Another run here with Harris. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop the throw. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. They'll turn and hand this one off. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Commander's first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On 2nd down, they'll run. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have the Commanders' first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
And the Washington first down.
They'll stay on the ground.
The running back again, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.